Um, well, oh, maybe he's over at the barn. Nope, nobody there. We've cleaned out that house. What about this one? What about this one? Right, okay, let's go to the barn then. Because the barn's a place to keep storage bins, isn't it? The barn door was closed tight. "You in there," called James. "We wish to speak with you. Ivan Scald sent us." There were rumblings from inside the barn, and after a few moments the door began to swing slowly open. Lyle Rigger. Is this the same actor, do you think? Let's have a look then. Yeah, because he's saying we could be doubles. It's going to be the same actor. He has, but this bloke, this version of him has even more sensible hair. We could be. No, I don't think they are the same actor, are they? His hair's a bit bigger. Twins, yes. So it seems. Seeing you a great number of things suddenly seemed crystal clear to me. What is your association with the mockers in Krondor? What do you mean? What? I don't. You don't look anything like him. Apart from the hair. But facially, unless we're getting close. Oh. Stop the idiot act, Lyle. I know you have something to do with the mockers in Krondor. A few months ago, I was abducted by a band of cutthroats dressed as nighthawks while I was investigating a rumour in the sewers. Oh. What sort of rumours take you down into the sewers? At the time, I thought they had abducted me because I was close to Arutha, but that wasn't the case at all, was it? Oh, that must mean things have gotten even worse than the Upright Man imagined. We've heard of the Upright Man before. Is he the one who's closed off? Was it Sethanon he's closed off? When he sent word for me in Kesh... Excuse me, did you say Kesh? As in the great empire of... Lyle Rigger. I just have to say that because, you know... Say who's talking, because these people are supposed to be identical twins, so if I don't say, you might get confused because they look completely identical and similar and the same. You of all people should know that the Upright Man has contacts everywhere. Who is this Upright Man? Including under the Empress's nose. He couldn't very well operate the single most powerful guild in Midkemia without them. But as I was saying, he sent for me in Kesh and asked for me to take a boat into Silden and check on a group of thieves who operated there. I can't really say more, but I confirm the Upright Man's suspicions. If you should get to Krondor before I do, no, we've just been, I don't want to go back again. Tell one of the thieves, a boy named Lim, that I think the Upright Man's right, though I am quite positive now that Crawler is not Jocko Radburn. Who? He should give you a reward for the information. So we've got to speak to Lim if there's something in the offing that threatens the prince. Don't worry your head. The Nighthawks in Krondor were likely sent to Krondor to kill the Upright Man after I fumbled up matters investigating in Silden, not to go after Arutha. This Crawler fellow that's running the new Thieves Guild is determined to expand his empire, but he's been busy infiltrating other guilds. He's the Shadow Prince behind half a dozen, most notably the new guild of the Romney. He's also training his men in magic. Owen, get yourself up there. A whole band of thieves trained as magicians. I don't like the sound of it at all. Neither do I, though for much different reasons. I'm still working on finding out who's training them. Last trail I followed, I heard word that someone in Lytton was to buy glory hands, magic artifacts I'd heard something about. I found this skeletal hand near Sethanon, and I sold it to a fellow in Lytton named Glover. Lytton or Lytton? Oh, I don't know. I figured that if they were magicians they'd spot the substitution and perhaps I would have a lead. But they bought it from you and killed your lead. How did you find the skeletal hand? You'll probably find this a bit distasteful, but I was going to dig up somebody from the Sethanon graveyard and just borrow a hand. You are an A1 class dude, mate. You really are. That's thinking on your feet. Since that part of the world has been deserted for some time, yes it has, that was what we were told about it. I thought it would be my best bet to find what I needed without getting caught. Fortunately, some old ghoul saved me the trouble. I had no idea what this fellow was up to with a corpse, but he was dragging it through this field like he was headed to the graveyard. At one point, I'm just going to use the mic now. At one point, he apparently got tired or thirsty and left the body for a bit, and I went over to liberate this dead man of his hand. But before I could finish, the old man came back. Since I nearly had the hand off, I came back the next day to say if it had wiggled loose in the transport. And so you found it and sold it to Glover in Lytton. Just so, but my troubles didn't end there. There were a few men in Lytton who recognised me. Apparently men working for the Crawler. So we've got the Crawler and the Upright Man. Seems he's issued a death token on my head after I was spotted in Silden. So since then I've been lying low. Understandable. Someday, if we should meet again, I would like to talk to you some more. Find out more about where you came from. I'm sure we will meet again. You mean find out if we're brothers? It's not likely. I was born in Tulan and only came to Krondor about 3 years ago when the Upright Man sent for me. I was never sure why he sent for me, but apparently he had heard of me. But he is odd that way. You're all a bit odd. All of you. There's not a character in this game so far who hasn't been a bit odd in some way. I doubt I'll ever understand the way his mind works. That makes two of us. I don't even know who he is. The Upright Man. Thank you for this talk, at least, Lyle. You've been quite a help to us, and it's been interesting seeing how others see me. Oh, right, okay. So, you just came to satisfy your own vanity to see what you looked like with your relatively sensible hair. But you don't look much like him, so it's not like looking in the mirror. Yes, I hope we can meet again. I'm sure you will. I'm sure the game will bring you back together again. Right, now, so we need to go to Krondor at some point and speak to Lim, but I'm sure we're going to head back to Krondor again. Right, so where's the map? Let's see what we're doing now. So, having come from Krondor to Malek's, through Darkmoor to Malek's Cross and gone back to Darkmoor, we're now going to go back to Malek's Cross. This game likes making you go back and forth. Go east. Oh, stop changing the direction without asking me. I could use the auto stay on the road button, but the roads are so twisty and turny and... Oh, there we go. Well, we're back at the temple. We haven't got enough gold to start teleporting about, especially when it's 50 gold just to go 2 paces. Let us rest. Right. Oh, now that we found that bloke, Lyle, let's save. The cat's gone, by the way. That's why I'm not talking to her anymore. She's got fed up. Sat on my knee. Didn't get any attention from me. Couldn't get to sleep with me yattering away. Just talking crap to myself. East. East? No, that's west. This is east. We can't go through there. We'll have to carry on and just follow this and yeah. Oh. Should we go in for supplies? Yeah, and then we can come out. No, we're not actually, no. No. Bugger Malek's Cross, we're going somewhere else. Right, so you're going to ask me that if I even take another step in this direction? No. Well, how do we get through it then? Because if I go in and come out again, you're just going to pop me back here, aren't you? No, we shouldn't go in for supplies.